Hello, everyone. What's up? I want to address folks that have children. I'm talking little kids, not older kids like me. But you're the type of person who has once in a while disconnected from your parents. You've decided maybe enough is enough, and I'm gonna estrange from them, and I'm gonna walk away, and that's it. I'm gonna take my kids with me, and I'll deal with everything later. I'll just tell my kids my parents are busy or they're sick or whatever, or maybe they're dead. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But I want you to consider something. Let's just say your children have had a relationship with your parents and they love one another. They have their special moments and they've had sleepovers, and maybe your parents have helped you raise your kids or have stepped up, or maybe they've given you money or contributed to, and they've had a relationship with your babies. They were there for when you were pregnant or you were in the hospital, your ultrasounds. Maybe they were there when you gave birth. Maybe after you gave birth, they came and stayed at the house with you, albeit maybe they were annoying, but they stayed to help, maybe gave you a break. And then maybe you had to go to work and they maybe, I'm not saying they all did, but saved you daycare costs and allowed you to drop your son, daughter, or both, or all of your children at their house, and saved you from unnecessary driving, etc. Or maybe they picked your kids up before you left for work, and maybe they took them to school. Maybe, just maybe. I'm not saying they did. It's possible. So at this point, your children have had a relationship with their grandparents, and they love their grandparents because they have a special relationship with them, and they have a bond, and they love Mima and Papa and Nana and Pops, whatever they refer to them as. And you're angry with your parents, and you've decided you're done, or they've stepped across a boundary, or they've said something, or they annoyed you, or they have an expectation, or they've stated they're disappointed in you, or gave you some unsolicited advice. And you say, I'm not going to talk to my parents anymore. I'm going to disconnect from them. I'm going to ask you to do something before you make that decision. I'm going to ask you to sit down with your babies and ask them how they would feel if they were no longer going to see their Nana and Pops again. I'm asking you this. And not only am I asking you, I'm begging you. Can you please ask your children how they feel if they're not going to see their grandparents anymore? No more birthdays, holidays, sleepovers, heading over there, lunches, fun times, vacations, etc. That it's not going to happen. I don't know about you, but I could never imagine in a million years keeping children from loving grandparents, not allowing them to know who their grandparents are. Who I can't imagine. So think about it long and hard, because someday your children are going to say, Mom, Dad, why did you stop allowing me the opportunity to spend time with Grandma or Pops? Because I love them and they love me. So think about it. It's never too late to change it. Even if you don't want a relationship with your parent, allow someone else to take your kids to visit your parents and to continue that relationship. Keep your personal feelings to yourself and do it for the sake of your children, as if you love them. That's what a loving parent would do. So, anyways, that's all I've got, and I'll be back.